just keep playing. We're just playing. We're just playing. We're trying to enjoy the collection, get lots of use out of it, and we're just having fun. Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here in my bi-weekly makeup basket. We have so much to talk about. We're going to review some makeup. We are in our third episode of our spring makeup capsule. So we are going to pull from that little bit of makeup, and yeah, we'll just go from there. So if that sounds like something you'd like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Y'all are serious about this minimalist makeup series moment era that I'm having, because those videos do so well. And I posted a haul last week and you guys are like, I'm not in that state of mind. I can't watch it. I'm so happy for you, but I'm not clicking. I felt it. Like such low views on that video. Okay, we're not hauling. But I just picked up a couple of things. So maybe you'll go back and check it out. Maybe not. I don't know. But I am in a minimalist makeup era. We're trying to not buy a lot. We're not no buying or low buying. We're just changing who we are and how we do things. That's it. So I want to talk about what's on my face. I also want to talk about what journey I've been on this last couple of weeks of products, because I don't know that you can see here. I've been pulling a lot out of my collection because I just had some problems. Okay, I just had some problems. So let's just talk about them. Okay, I only have a couple of primers left in my collection, and I decided, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and pull them all out. So we have the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1. This is the one I'm wearing today. We have the e.l.f. Halo Glow and Fair. And then we have the Soft Focus Glow Drops by Radial? I don't know. But these are the only primers in my collection. And I thought I'm just going to go ahead and pull them all out and rotate through them. So those are all out on my vanity now. And then last week we pulled out the L'Oreal True Match Nude, and I also have the IT Cosmetics Nude CC+. These are the only foundations in my collection. And you know what? This is kind of dark for me now, but if I use my hands to like kind of blend it in like a moisturizer, it looks fine. So I have been kind of rotating between these two. I have this one on today. I am definitely ready to have a medium coverage foundation in my collection. There's no point in buying one now because I have these two that are light coverage, and then we're going into summer where I probably won't wear it. But once we hit fall again, even if I still have these two, we are going to get a medium coverage foundation. But for now, these are fine. Then I decided to go ahead and pull out all of my liquid concealers too, because I'm like, you know what, I might as well just pull them all out because this is all that I have left in that category. I have a powder concealer and I grabbed that out as well. It's the Bare Mineral Well Rested. So I went ahead and grabbed all my concealers to put in here. So we have the e.l.f. brightener, and I don't think there's very much product in here, so we'll probably get through that. Trying to use up the Milani Supercharged. I'm going to use the Milani Supercharged brightener. I used this today. I am enjoying the Maybelline Eraser in 120. I'm wearing this today. And then the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin in Medium. I've been using this as an eyelid primer, and then I'll also dab a little bit under my eyes. I did that today. And then I just went ahead and pulled the Josie Maran Vibrancy out as well. I am going to just work through these until the end of the year, and then whatever's left, I will, with the exception of this one, I am going to go ahead and declutter because these are on the older side. This one's not too old, but I feel like I'll use it up by the end of the year. But I am going to go ahead by the end of the year, if whatever's left in these, get rid of them and just buy one and just use one concealer at a time. And one brightener at a time, so I will repurchase a brightener. But I have a feeling that I will use the Milani, that I'll use the Maybelline, that I'll use this e.l.f. I'm just not sure that I'll actually use these up, and I will keep my powder. I pulled it all in because since I've gotten those categories, primer, foundation, and concealers to be such a small category now, I'm like, I might as well just pull them all in and just use them as I feel. So that's one thing I wanted to catch you up on. But then I just am not loving this L'Oreal Hydro Perfect Loose Setting Powder. I mean, I've been saying it's fine, and I've been wanting to pan it, and maybe I still will, but something about the consistency of this leaves a weird texture on my face, and I find that other products don't stick very well to it. Case in point is this L'Oreal bronzer. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer, and mine is in 200 Fair. It just would not stick to this, and it ended up being like patchy, no pigmentation. I couldn't build it, I couldn't blend it. It just looked like crap. So I ended up pulling in some more loose setting powders here to see if it's the powder or if it's the actual formula of the bronzer. So I tried the the Laura Mercier Translucent, and I was just kind of like, meh, I don't know. I still kind of had a similar problem. But then today I used the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, and this one is in light. And then I put the L'Oreal on top of it, and as you can see, the bronzer looks so pretty now. So it's, wow. Okay, if you got a product you don't like, just keep playing. Just keep playing, because I think this looks so pretty. So I will end up, I was thinking about I would just get rid of it if I couldn't find any powder that it sat well on top of, but these are just so good together. So I will go ahead and keep this, and this was part of my spring capsule. But that kind of led me to pulling out all these other products. Also, the foundations are such light coverage, and I'm not trying to like buy more right now. So I pulled out some of more powder. So like I said, I pulled up the Laura Mercier, but this is a translucent, so that's not going to add coverage. And then the Halo Glow, which, I mean, it's a little color, but it doesn't really add much coverage. So then I pulled out these because I wanted to remember the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder as under eye. So I'm like, you know what, let's just go ahead and pull it out. So I've been playing with that a little bit more. And then I haven't pulled this yet, but I pulled back out the L'Oreal Infallible. This is the pressed, or it's actually a foundation powder, and mine's in 120. So I'm going to try to maybe use this a little bit to set on top of those foundations so I can get a little bit more of a fuller coverage when I want it. For day to day, like for work, I think it's fine to have it like this, where it's like a light coverage on my face, but I can kind of add color products to make it look pretty. But like if I'm trying to go out, if I'm trying to look cute for a little date night, I kind of want glam, and those were not cutting it for me to get a glam look, especially with those two setting powders here. So I'm just going to keep playing and see if I can come up with some sort of something that I like. So I'm just going to leave all of that out for now. We just keep playing. We're just playing. We're just playing. We're trying to enjoy the collection, get lots of use out of it, and we're just having fun. All right, a little recap on the spring makeup capsule. I really love the Huda Beauty palette. This is the Mercury Retrograde. I didn't realize this wasn't available anymore, but it's not available anymore. The glitters in here are a little too extreme for work day to day, but the mattes are beautiful. I have the mattes on my eyes today. We're gonna put it back, but I do love this palette, definitely staying in my collection. The glitter that you see is just this single from ABH. It's a really old single, but that is what's on my lid, and that's just gonna stay in here. The blush I have on today is the Maybelline. This one is in 30 Rose. So pretty, so pretty. Definitely going to keep that in my collection, but we will put it back. The highlighter that you see is the I Heart Revolution Rose Gold Glow. This one is so freaking pretty. I went ahead and just mixed both colors to get that glow. I really like this one alone. This one alone kind of scares me, but mixed together, I think it's so pretty. So this is, of course, going to stay in my collection. And then we have the Hip Dot, this little Sun Goddess face palette. I actually like everything in here. This one, it scares me a little bit, and it's hard to blend out, but you can kind of make it work, especially with this tapped over it. These are really pretty. I mean, this one scares me a little bit, but I really like this. It's fun. It's spring. It's even summer, really. but I think it's just a pretty palette. I'm going to keep it, but put it back. So that was fun. I did have a couple of products that like, they're not going to make the cut. The first one is the Dominique Cosmetics. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this one. This one is the, I guess it doesn't say, but probably a sweater or something. But these colors are okay. They just kind of blend into nothing. But if you look, these colors are very similar to the mattes that we have in the Huda Beauty palettes. So there's no need in having both of these in my collection. So I'm going to get rid of the Dominique Cosmetics and just kind of pass that along to somebody else. And then the other product we're going to pass along is this Wander Beauty Double Date Lip and Cheek. This color is not very pretty on my lips. It kind of just makes me look washed out. And I don't love cream cheek products. And the lip gloss on the bottom is just fine. It's just fine. Nothing significant or special about it. So we're going to get rid of that too. So I feel like I really like dug in and enjoyed these products. And I had so much fun playing with them. I don't know. I think my most favorite to play with was this rose gold, the Mercury Retrograde, and then the Hip Dot palette. Those like got me really excited. And then I was pleasantly surprised by the Maybelline one. More pigmented than I thought it would be, and I really like it. So we will put those back in my collection. We're going to leave out all these powdered products that we talked about. Actually, we're going to put the bronzer back in my collection because that's part of the spring capsule. That video will be linked. It's like a few videos back we posted it. I did end up pulling my Clinique Nude Pop because I kind of went too intense one day with that Huda Beauty on my eyes for work. And I was like, oh my god, I need to find some way to neutralize it. Because you can tell this, I had on this Maybelline Fit Me, but it's actually pretty bright, especially if your eyes are really bright. So I was trying really hard to like mute it out with this. But I'll put that back in my collection too. I was just kind of like trying to grab something to make it all make sense. I ended up making it blend out and it looked fine, but I was in panic mode for a minute. Oh yeah, and the setting spray we're using right now is the Milani Make It Last. And then the mascara that we are currently using is the Essence Lash Princess. So that's pretty much everything that's on my face. So let's go over and find some more products to use from the spring capsule for the next 2 weeks. Okay, it's kind of an awkward placement for the camera here, but these are the products we pulled for the spring makeup capsule. So for eyes, I am going to pull the ABH Norvina palette, which looks like single hand. We got it. Here is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, so spring, so pretty. I'm so excited. We're gonna pull that one. And then when we pulled this spring capsule, we had planned to do 2 eyeshadow palettes a week. And so with that, we were gonna go with, I think, the Butter London. I honestly don't remember how we paired it, but we will just go ahead and grab the Butter London Natural Goddess palette and see how we like using this as well. Okay, we have 2 palettes here that are kind of like chopping block palettes because I just am a little scared of them. So let's go with this one first for this next 2 weeks. The True Plus Lucious Lucky Glow Bronze and Highlight Palette Volume 2. I've used it before and I thought it was fine. But it's been a minute. So let's go ahead and pull this. The one that we'll pull next time is this one. And I don't know. I'm real scared of it. Here's what it looks like on the outside. Kenna, I guess. I'm not sure. But, ooh, I don't know. I don't know. But we'll just go ahead and be done with this container. Alright. We need a bronzer. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull this ColourPop bronzer. This one, I forget what it's called, but this is a little bit on the chopping block. I love it, but I have not used it in literal years. So like, do we still like it? Do we still want it? I don't know, but we are going to go ahead and pull that for bronzer. I'm just going to stick with one bronzer, and then we have one face palette. So then we need a maybe like a couple of highlighters, a couple of blushes. Let's go with these for the blushes. So we have Lumi Radiant Blush by AOA. This one is in Frantic Pink. So let's go ahead and grab that one. And then we have another Maybelline Fit Me blush. This one is in pink. We'll see if I like this one as much as I like the rose one that we were using the last couple of weeks. We have two highlighter palettes, but I think we'll kind of skip that for now. We have another face palette, which goes in the scary category, so I'm just going to move it over here. I think we have like one or two more spring capsule to pull after this week, so we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Two blush, a bronzer, face palette. So let's go two highlighters. I think I want to go with another Revolution one. And then let's go with one that I know I like for sure. I think I like this Revolution one. It's been a while. It's the Highlight Reloaded Dare to Divulge. And it looks like this. Really pretty. In your face. And then we have this Colored Rain. This one is in Selfie. And this one's one that you can kind of build up to be intense or keep it a little bit light. You have some options on what that looks like. So we'll go with that. I don't want to pull too much that I feel overwhelmed. But let's kind of combine these. Because this is what's left to pull. And then let's put over here what we've actually pulled. Whoop, whoop. And then we'll just kind of sit these ones that we're decluttering to the side. We'll see if there's anything else we want to add to it, or if we feel like everything else worth it. I think a couple of these will end up going, but I want to actually give them a try, give them some love. So let's put this all together. I have a vanity cleaning video on my channel a couple of videos back. If you want to check it out, we went through and cleaned it and reorganized it. Also, these are items from my haul video last week. Hey, maybe check it out if you missed it. No pressure, no pressure. But maybe do it. Alright, so I've been trying to keep these divided in a way that reminds me to use everything. So in this area has been the spring capsule products, just so I remember to use everything. And then I'll just kind of pull them out if they're like for sure no's. That way I remember where I am with everything. These are my brushes. Oh, a pink powder flew over there. Brushes and such. And then over here are my current go-to products. And I talk about these a lot, but I'll still run through them real quick. The MAC Soft and Gentle. I just love this one so much, so I want to keep it close. The Je ne sais quoi by It Cosmetics. The pink powder by Vanity. CoverGirl pressed powder. And then the Maybelline eyeshadow single. This one is in Nude Glow. Been really loving these products. It's nice to have these on hand for if I'm not loving something that's picked, or if I feel like I need to like fix my makeup somehow. I will just kind of reach for one of these. And I'm gonna still hold on to this L'Oreal powder, see if we can finish it, but it's definitely on the back burner, but we'll still add it to my used products. Because I'm mostly experimenting with some of this stuff, I'm just going to leave it out on my vanity. So those loose setting powders, the pressed powders, and I just been leaving these primers and foundations sitting out, easy to grab. And then this container here has all the concealers that we talked about. We have like a cream, bronzer, and some brow products in here. So that just slides into this drawer. We have just things we might need to pull back here or whatever when doing makeup. And then all of my lip products are here and here. These are all the lip products I own. And I just would rather have them sit out so I can grab what I want to use in the moment and actually see them. So that's everything for the vanity. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you are all doing well. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will plan to see you in my next video, which, by the way, what should my next video be? I literally have no idea. So let me know in the comments what you want to see for my next video. All right, that's all. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.